KZN Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi will give us an update today on a range of policing issues in the province. The briefing comes as he himself faces an investigation by the independent investigating directorate, IPID, following an anonymous complaint about his conduct. Newzroom Afrika Silethiwe Ndlovu joins us live ahead of that briefing for a sense of what's to come. And Silethiwe, good afternoon. Of course, we're all sort of building up to the Easter weekend. We know that people will start leaving to various destinations from about Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how lucky you are. So, yes, we need to know absolutely how prepared police are. But I wonder whether the IPID issue will be hanging over that briefing more than anything else.
Certainly, Michelle, and a lot of people that we have here in the province, just like my guest who I'm going to bring into the conversation shortly, are waiting to hear if the Provincial Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is actually going to brief the media about that ongoing investigation by IPID. And at this particular moment, Michelle, we know that there was a march that was supposed to take place on Friday, which was cancelled. And I just want to bring in one of the march organizers to speak to us more. Perhaps firstly, why the aggressive fight, why this support for the Provincial Police Commissioner?
Well, we have seen the level of commitment in terms of his display in the fight and combating of crime, which resonates with the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa, which clarifies the role of and the responsibility of the police. Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has been very vigilant. He has been hitting very hard on hardcore criminals. He has dealt extensively with all the drug lords in the province, all the cash heist in transit thugs, even drug trafficking, including those that are beneficiaries of crime from government offices or departments who are in the back pocket of the criminals. Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has been hitting hard. He's a no-nonsense man. We know his level of discipline. We know that he's the most and the highest trained police officer who is trained in line with the special task force training.
And sorry, just to disturb you there for a second, sorry about that. I know earlier on we spoke about how your stance has not changed. I know that there is a briefing that's set to take place at 2 p.m. today. Maybe just talk to us about your stance when you're looking at the ongoing investigations by IPID into the Provincial Police Commissioner. You've spoken about the great work that he has done according to different unions and you yourself. But talk to us about your stance when you're looking at the ongoing investigations.
We are perturbed because when we raised these issues around Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi quite sharply, we were told that the IPID has called the investigation off. And on the basis of those guidances, we felt we would have accomplished the mission in terms of what we would have wanted to achieve, because we simply wanted to protect the provincial commissioner from these attacks that are inhuman, which we know that they are, of course, informed by cheap, politicking, and they are politically motivated. There are no basis of criminality on the investigation itself. We are of the view that this whole saga started to surface in 2023. It was never investigated. In 2024, there was no intervention whatsoever. If it was so serious, why bank it until 2025? When Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has raised certain issues which affect his work in the province, part of that was the disbandment of the political killings task team in the province, where there are reports that cited specific individuals who were linked in certain crimes, including the killing of the late Sindiswa Makaka, the former ANC Youth League leader. And basically, we are saying we feel as a society that there could have been a political overreach and a political overstretch. But we are pleased by the sentiments raised by the Minister of Police himself. The Minister has said he did not sanction any investigation around Mkhwanazi, and he referred all this mayhem to the IPID. And we are saying the IPID is negotiating in bad faith, because when we were to indulge into a march, they told us, no, we are no longer investigating, which then prompted that we call the march off. And seemingly they have come in vengeance now, saying they want his head. We will stick as a community. We will protect the provincial commissioner with or without his asking, with or without the will of anybody. We are doing this sincerely as a society. And we are saying there is a plan in the event the IPID persist and they insist that they will continue to investigate. We have a plan beyond that.
Vincent Mdunge, thank you so much for speaking to us this afternoon. That is Vincent Mdunge. He's one of the march organizers that was set to take place here at Curry's Fountain Stadium here in Durban. And as you heard from that conversation, a number of people are still in support or reaffirming that they support the Provincial Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi during this time when investigations into the Provincial Commissioner are ongoing by IPID.